people want autonomy, right? They want freedom or liberty to make their own decisions. And then if the boss is coming in and she's finding out that you're doing things that somehow limit her options, and
Yep.
that takes away that autonomy. That's a big source of stress. And then
Yeah.
it also shows, it can be interpreted as, wow, he must not trust me if he's
Exactly.
jumping into situations. And the analogy I use is, it's football season here, and you would never see the head coach or the head coach of a football team like pull the headset off, run out onto the field, and run a play, right? They don't do that because, one, it's against the rules, and then if they did that, then the team would be incredibly confused. Like, I thought we were running this play, and now the coach is in here, and then the coach runs a couple of plays and runs off the field, puts the headset back on, and then everybody's still confused. So it's like, he, what do we do now? And I see this a lot where in certain
Hmm.
situations, like, the owner says, I really need to step in and take care of this because it's a big deal. And it's just this once.
Oh, yeah.
And they step into the play, they solve the issue, strap on the Superman cape, solve the issue, and then they step off the field and they just expect everybody to go back to normal. But everybody else on the team is thinking, okay, is Todd going to handle that from now on? And what does
Hmm.
that mean? And Todd doesn't trust me, and all this other stuff. It's There are so many ripple effects when,
And not only that, is the reality is people with eyes on the ground will probably make a way better decision than yours.
that is so
So
true. Yeah.
it's not only a bad decision in terms of relationship with that person, but it's also probably a bad business decision at all.
Yeah. That's a great point. There's this a myth, and a lot of people believe it, that he or she who is higher on the org chart is better equipped to make the decision. And the reality is, and this is something that the military has figured out, is the reality is that he or she closest to the problem is best equipped to make the decision. So it's best to push authority, push information out. There's a book called, I think it's called Power to the Edge. The concept is decentralized command, pushing
Yeah.
authority and decision making and information out to the edge and let those people make the decisions. And it works so much better, but it's really hard for some people.
Yeah, but again, when you succeed in doing so, you free yourself a lot more to think about the next idea, the next best thing. It frees you to manage your company, to work on your company, and not work in your company.
Yeah. So let's give some people some other things to think about who are listening the next time they're tempted to pull the headset off and jump into the middle of the play and solve a problem. So they need to realize, like, you're probably thinking that you're the best one suited to handle this issue, but it's very possible that somebody else is better suited to solve this problem. There could be some collateral damage to the relationship by
There will
stepping
be.
in just this one time. What else? What are some other considerations people should run through when they're in that situation? What do you think?
Well, one thing you need to think of is if you want your staff to get better and to trust themselves more and more after every project, they need to learn by making mistakes. There's not much other ways. And I made lots of mistakes, and we as a team made some more, and it's part of the process. So you have to learn to live with that and accept it and not treat people like they did badly. No, they just tried something. You should like reward them. So when I see something like that, I'm always thinking like, it's important to offer support, to offer help, to make sure that people feel like they have you have their back. But you cannot do much more. If they consult you and you tell them your opinion, and they end up making another decision because they thought it was the best decision, and in the end it's not the right one, you still need to have their back. And the more you do it, the more you're going to free yourself and free them as well. So there's no quick fix. It's a long-term thing. But if you want it, like I said, sustainability is very important for us. So there's no other way.